Today we're playing Me Channel. Wait, no we're not. We're playing YouTube. Wait a sec. We're putting this on YouTube. We're playing Resident Evil 0. Get ready for it, cause here it comes. Part 1 starting soon. If you're reading the screen and you didn't do what they said to, you're either an idiot or you're not using the control scheme they're mentioning. By the way, this is L14857 and we're starting a new game today. In fact, I'm getting the instruction manual out because it's so fresh. It's basically never been played on this system. Only once. This game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore. If you're a young child, I'd turn away now. It's a game by Capcom. Oh yes, Resident Evil 0. We're going to have fun with this. I'm going to quickly go over the options. We got everything up to basically max. If something's too loud, I'll turn it down, don't worry. We're using the nunchuck style for the first week of videos. I'm going to change it up so each way we get to see all 3 control styles. There's 3 different. I'll explain everything a little later. Rumble we don't have to worry about. If you know what it is, then you know. Monitor, I'm going to have it a little... I'm actually going to turn the brightness up a lot more. Why? Because I can barely see it on this TV. And plus, you guys would like to have the brightness because you guys might want to see it. Now, we're going to start a new game. We're starting this one not on hard. I'm not that great. If you want someone playing hard, go watch someone else because there's plenty of people that can do hard. I'm not that good. We're doing normal.
0. A Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City. A solitary island far off in the sea, Rockfort Island. An island that would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island. There are still many unanswered questions about these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events. Though it is believed that the international enterprise umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to the origin of this faceless corporation. When was it established? By whom? And how was the T-virus created? To uncover the truth, we must delve deeper into the events which transpired in the beginning, before the mansion incident.
Late afternoon.
Really?
Do you think so too?
Yeah.
Do about it.
Should hold off for a while.
But I wonder how those R&D people would react to this.
It began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City. Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued. We never stood a chance.
What's going on? Engine failure. Emergency landing.
current position and investigate the surrounding area.
Captain, look! Captain!
What happened?
Court order for transportation. Prisoner Billy Cohen, ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July 22nd. Prisoners to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
Those poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone, let's separate and survey the area. Our friend is brutal and ruthless. Keep your guard up.
A train.
The door to safety is shut. There is no turning back. We are invoking the cutscene rule where audio and I will stay quiet during cutscenes. So if you do hear a shut up suddenly, you'll know why. Yeah, I'm not a pro. I'll be running on normal. Honestly, the only save file in this game is easy because I was doing a practice run just to make sure I remember where all the items are.
This is Officer Chambers from S.T.A.R.S Bravo team. Please identify yourself. Is someone there?
The government has announced that it has set up funds from our department. But as of 2 years ago, when several funds were set up, the local government stepped in and took over.
Uh-oh. Hold B and hit A and start firing. Because Rebecca is fast enough, she'll actually turn and actually shoot at the zombies as long as B is pressed and you aim. Anybody else? I hear someone, the music's not stopped. You're still standing? Get down!
What just happened? I thought they were dead.
Well, this isn't pretty, is it? Now, by combining and using it on your gun, you'll actually restore ammo. You want to do this throughout after each confrontation. I'll explain why later. But yeah. We're playing as Rebecca Chambers, S.T.A.R.S Bravo team member. And this is actually the first game in the series. They actually mentioned other games that we'll be playing later, because technically this did not come out first. But I figured instead of doing the first game, because I only had the remake, I'd go up the timeline. It'd make a lot more sense, right? Now, I'm playing the Wii version. This was originally released for the Gamecube. I almost said Wii-leased. Well, that's great. This game features a lot of mechanics from the Resident Evil series, but also some different mechanics. I'll go into the differences as we go. Right now, we're just trying to explore around and grab stuff like this. Passenger's Diary, July 14th. Orders came from the boss today. Looks like we're in charge of investigating the remains of the Arclay Mountains laboratory. We're moving in 2 groups with us in the initial group. Assigned to start checking what's left of the abandoned experiment. July 16th. Unfortunately, the test production of the BOW, I'll explain those later, type Y139 had to be suspended because of this investigation. It is the same with type Y139. There's still so much we don't know about the responses to the crustacean T virus. There's a lot of interesting research left. Remember that for later. Depending on the species and nurturing conditions, only minute doses of T bring about the remarkable changes in solidity, size, multiplication of internal toxins, and brain development. If these effects can be controlled, a powerful weapon could be produced. But the sudden development of the shell results in a corresponding fragility. Certain areas become exceedingly weak. Automatically, one of these areas is the head carapace. This lab we're going to, were they pursuing the same research? It would certainly help to find data and samples that would help us in our research. July 19th, yeah, this file goes on, doesn't it? The day is finally approaching. I'm growing more anxious. The Raccoon City newspapers and TV stations are full of reports about the bizarre murders in the suburbs. It can't be the virus, can it? If it is... No, I can't think of that now. I have to concentrate on this investigation and make sure it goes smoothly. I'll try to read most of the files, but if I miss one or don't read it, don't be mad. You can always pause it and read it yourself if I'm going too fast, so don't worry. Now, this guy, poor guy, has been attacked in his sleep and his body's covered in slime. This is an important key for later. As Rebecca, we can actually look around the room. When you hit left or right, you're turning your character. It's called tank controls. You move to the left. If you move to the left, you're going to turn left. You move to the right, you turn right. Hold back, you're going to step back. Hold forward, you're going to step forward. Quite easy, right? Z and C do nothing at the moment. B draws your weapon. A is an action button. Plus, will bring up your inventory. You don't have anybody else right now, so you don't have a partner, so we can't do anything. So we can't do that. 1 brings up your map. We can't change level because we don't have anybody. I'm gonna zoom in with C. You can see where we've been. Green doors are unlocked. Red are locked. Item list. By bringing up an item list, we can see the items we've actually picked up, seen, and dropped, or have not picked up that we've seen and touched. This is important for this game. I'll explain why later. By holding Z, you can hide the frame. Just look at the map. And that should be about it. The item list is only in this game. It's also only able to be used in... it's also... utilized in this game for a good reason, but I'll explain why when we get to Resident Evil 1, which will probably be in 6 months after this project. But here we are. This music is going to be your favorite music in the game. Whenever you hear this music, take a nice, calm breath and relax. Trust me, you're going to want to. Real quick, investigation orders. Stained with blood, some sections are illegible. 8 miles north of Raccoon City in the Arklay Mountains lies our company's management training facility. It was shut down years ago. Now we are conducting a preliminary study into the reopening of the facilities. Yes, I can read some of it because, you can too. You can piece it together. First investigation unit is already on site and opening the investigation. I want your team to provide support. The following orders are William Burke is something got the unit. I might have just spoiled a little bit of the people in this, but you'll find out later. The rest is torn and unreadable. I'll probably have our guy do something if it's a major spoiler. Right here, this item right here. This is the most important item in the game. And this is why this series is so important. Special. It's an ink ribbon. You're asking, what's so important about an ink ribbon, right? Well, it's almost as important as one of these. This is a green herb. I'm not going to explain the green herbs this episode, but I'll explain them next episode. But here's why the ink ribbon's important. You're going up to one of these typewriters and getting a good angle and pressing action. You can save. Saving takes 1 ink ribbon. Ink ribbons are not infinite. You have to plan your saves out carefully. And speaking of playing a save out, I'm going to save here and end the episode. By the way, easy saves are in blue, normal saves are in white. I believe hard is in yellow. I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you in the next one, where we actually start exploring.